皆さんこんにちは。いつも動画を見ていただいてありがとうございます。今回はAirBで予約した部屋からパルテノン神殿が見えます。そして今回少し早起きをしてタイムラプスをセットしてまた二度寝をしました。今映っているのが部屋から見えるパルテノン神殿の様子です。朝日がかかって大変綺麗だと思います。今回この後フリーウォークツアーに参加しアクロポリス遺跡を見ていきたいと思います。それでは動画をお楽しみください。
About how the tour is going to work today. I'm going to take you to some of the key major archaeological sites. I've only got time to give you a very brief history and description, so please feel free to ask any questions as we're walking along. It doesn't have to be history or tourism related. I don't know everything, but I'll take my best to answer those questions. I very much rely on your feedback to kind of cater for the tour. Crazy things. Streets of the world, so it's official its most famous temple, the Temple of the Parthenon. I'll tell you a little bit more about it when we get a chance. Exact meaning of agora, but it basically means meeting place, open space, marketplace, if you like. It's where we get the word agora from. This is a little bit more than that. It's the heart and center of the Roman part of the city. And it does seem to be the center of the Romans' favourite when they were here. So if you hear the word agora, it just sinks into the center of the city. Now the entrance to the site is on this side. We will be walking past it a little bit later on. But I've deliberately brought you to the back. Now if you are lazy, there is a takeoff. I normally recommend walking voicing our mad and crazy. It is very much an off-road route. It is arguably one of the most important archaeological sites in the world. The reason is it's married. Didn't want to bring it as a result of the affairs and the lowest nurturing regard areas. Now, all this is true. Why did you build such an impressive temple to argue with this unfortunate god? Tourists, but they also say the locals wanted to become a very fashionable place to hang out. Also, with the economic crisis we've had here over a number of years, if you're young and you're short of money, the only trick you can play is buy a cheap coffee takeaway and sit on the steps with your friends and enjoy all the atmosphere around you. Now, while you're wandering around the city of Athens, you can't help noticing there is a lot of graffiti, street art, urban art, whatever you want to call it. I know opinions on this are very controversial. What's this graffiti and tagging and what is artwork? I think location has a lot to do with it. It doesn't mean you're in a bad area. What it means is streets will absolutely no policy to keep that control. So the owners of these buildings' attitude is what's the point of painting? Some of these buildings look like mine. It's done by the Greek Hear the word planet or Acropolis. Now I could talk about the Acropolis. This way far over. So as I said, I could talk about the Acropolis all day, but I guarantee I'll be talking to myself. So I'll point out one, actually two pieces today, just add a little bit of flair to it. So can you see the small temple on the far right, on the outside of the Acropolis? Yeah, all the other temples are inside the Acropolis. This one's on the outside for a very good reason. It's the temple of Athena Nike. The word Nike or Nike in Greek means victory, and she is the goddess of victory. It represents all those Athenian victories, but particularly the Battle of Marathon. Very briefly, the Battle of Marathon, historically very important. Check out there on the sides. Now, war is the number one reason why we the Ottomans were in charge at the time, and they get involved with the Venetians. They thought they would store that ammunition. Look, the temple itself is not that impressive, but it's the area, it's the location, it's everything. I like it, you know, I like it. Alright guys, so we're going to an interesting part of Blackout now. The history of this place is quite interesting. Remember, now my experience is the tickets range from free, just need to pick up the ticket, to hundreds of euro, depending on who's playing and where you're sitting. But the average price seems to be 15 to 20 euro for the cheap seats. Strongly recommend that you purchase the cheap seats, preferably on this side. Not to pay big money and try and sit at the front, or sit right at the back. Why on that side? Well, not only will you get the best acoustics, you'll see the show, you'll see the Parthenon lit up, the Acropolis, the rest of the city as well. And I'll always say this, you get to see a show. Just a question, during your travels, did you get to Olympia where the ancient Olympics were held? No, another time. It is definitely worth it. Yeah, it is a long journey. There's so much to see in Greece. You've seen some great And the Americans pay us money to keep them here. You love it. So the ancient Greeks started building a temple in a very style when it was still run out of money for 100 years. It really wasn't until the Emperor Hadrian died that we really loved people. We didn't spend money, put the resources in it, really 700 years later. But the other reason is the sheer size and scale. I know not a lot of you guys left. Only 14 columns remain of the original 116. But you can see the dimensions and how big the temple must have been. Must be pretty impressive once you